This is Soap Anonymous, where your secrets are safe.
Until we spill them.
If your story is soap opera worthy, it belongs here. This isn't therapy, it's confession. With a little judgment
and a lot of sarcasm.
I'm Ash.
And I'm Mikaila. And this is Soap Anonymous.
Soap Anonymous.
Yes, queen.
Okay. Unique New York.
Unique New York. Unique New York.
What, yellow,
unique New York.
Yellow leather, red leather. Yellow leather, red leather. Yellow leather, red leather.
The
brown
really
fox. I don't know. Yeah.
You just got so English.
Hello. Welcome to Soap Anonymous, guys. My friend is vaping.
Sorry.
No, that was me. Premature ejaculation. Okay.
Please tell me you are recording.
I am. I came too fast.
This is starting out great. This is starting out perfect.
Welcome to Soap Anonymous, everyone. It's our very first episode, and I am the main host, but my beautiful best friend Mikaila is here to join us and talk about your ridiculousness. So what's going on in your world?
Not much. We had a bunch of flooding here in Seattle and surrounding areas. That's been rough. It's rainy. It's December, so it's rainy.
Yeah. I know you've had some friends lose homes.
I know.
No bueno. We're not strangers to flooding in Houston, for sure.
Yeah. You showed me where you had floods, actually. Like, the whole road's covered.
Yep. Harvey was insane. Anyways,
happier news. I'm drinking wine.
Maybe. Oh yeah. Wait, I'm supposed to ask you what you're drinking.
I don't care. I'll just tell you.
Okay. Put it down. Start over. Okay. I've got wine. What are you drinking?
I am drinking.
I've got wine. Start over. Cut. Okay. I've got wine. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking champagne. And this champagne was actually what we served at our wedding that you were maid of honor in.
I was. So, I had no voice.
You had no voice, but you did very well.
Fun fact, I started my wedding speech or toast or whatever with, "Forgive my lack of voice. I lost it at the strip club last night."
Just screaming too loud.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. I kept that banana, that blow up banana. It was right next to me.
Pull it out. Pull out.
It was right next to me. Oh, I don't know where I put it. It was right next to me, and I kept it because I want to put it in my camping bin so that we can take it with us to camping every year and play hot potato with it or something.
She has this giant blow up banana that we put between our legs and did a ring toss with it. It was great. We're fun. We're fun. Okay. Well, I don't know. Do we start?
Start. What's the format going forward? What are we doing? What are you doing? Lay it out first time.
So I'm going to start off with curtain calls, and those are just mini little one-liners that people send in of crazy shit that's happened to them.
Love it.
And then I'm going to read stories that I've acquired through research on Reddit or that people have sent in. Hopefully we'll get to the point where it's all stuff that people are sending in. And then at the end, I'm going to do something called a showstopper, and it's the craziest story of the episode.
Love it. So, and people can remain anonymous, right? That's the whole point.
Oh yeah, that's anonymous. The whole point.
Love it.
Yes, that's the whole point. Because if you have something juicy you want to tell, but you don't want, the law to get involved, slander and all that good business, we're not going to name names. If there's names in here, I will change them. And if I change them to the right name,
Sorry about it.
Sorry about it, but like I'm gonna change the names. Maybe I'll
Okay.
do like some obscure names that aren't even real. Anyways,
Gertrude. You should use Gertrude a lot.
Gertie, dirty
Gertie.
Gertie.
Ah, it's perfect.
um, so I'm gonna start out with some curtain calls. And yeah, so these are the little one-liners. All right. My friend came home and found her ex-husband in bed with a black woman, and he was part of the Aryan Brotherhood.
Yes. Ah, the hypocrisy.
Hypocrisy all
I'm here for
around.
it. Okay, that's a lot like when people in the Aryan Brotherhood and stuff go and they take one of those ancestral DNA tests and they're like a
And find
quarter
out they're
black.
like, yes, yes.
Or when homophobic people are in the closet. Like,
Oh,
here's a fun one that I'm okay with not being anonymous. My my grandma, my step grandma walked in on my biological grandfather in bed with another man.
you've
Even
never
though
told me
I
this.
didn't tell you that.
No.
Yeah, so my grandfather, um, from what I've heard, was fairly homophobic, and then grandma walked in on him
Of
in
course
bed,
he
in her
was.
marriage bed with another man.
Of
It's like
course he was
the
homophobic
same
because freaking all of the politicians, all of the crazy right-wing politicians are on Grindr. Like, of
thing.
of
Yes.
course. Next one.
Okay.
This one, get ready. My nephew's wife faked her own death on a FaceTime call to her 16-year-old. Yeah,
That's horrific.
fucking terrible. But how I wish it was recorded because how do you fake your own death on a
How,
FaceTime call?
how
Like,
do
what are
you?
you just like, like what do you
I want that. I want that as my screensaver from now on. What you just did, I want that as my screensaver.
Did you see the guy on the video? Like, there's been a video circulating on Facebook. This guy took a video of himself um tied up like this from a beam, and somebody was taking a sledgehammer to his ribs, and he had like a cut here and blood coming down.
What, like a
And
kink?
no, so he didn't tell, like, his family knew nothing about it. He just went on, I don't know if it was on like Facebook Live or whatever, but it was in his stories. He posted, so it looked like he'd been like kidnapped and was being tortured, and it was posted to his stories. And turns out he was evading court. He faked his
Wait,
own kidnapping and torture to evade court and didn't tell his family about it. So all of his family's worried. They're like on Facebook, like, oh my gosh, that's my brother. Does anybody know what's going on? And he
how do
got
you?
caught.
Oh my God. Oh, so now you're also looking at like misuse of police resources charges and stuff like that too. So
Oh,
you
I
made it worse
mean,
for yourself.
yeah.
And now your family is
And
pissed at you.
like his family was on in the comment section like, how dare you say this is fake? Like, we don't know what's going on, blah blah blah. But like, people were calling it out that it was fake because he had a gash on his head, and that it it just didn't look real. Like, it looked
No.
staged. He had rips all over his shirt for no reason. Like,
Weird.
anyways, he was literally trying to miss a court date and not get in trouble for it.
Okay, that's insane.
Yeah.
I'm not
So,
about that life.
but yeah, freaking faking your own death on a call
In
with your
front of your
child.
16-year-olds? Uh-uh.
Like, mm,
That's too far.
deplorable. Okay. My girlfriend is 12 years older than me and married.
Okay. So, okay. So you either did it to yourself because you knowingly went in to this situation knowing that she's married, or you just found out and you're like, what the fuck do I do about this situation?
No context. That's all we have. I mean, and like
Tale as old as time.
you can have a girlfriend who's 12 years older than you.
Hmm. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is it strange to me? Yeah, I wonder like what people have in common at that point, but people do it all the
Also,
time.
when they got together, like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, are
Is this
you
person
18 and
20?
30? Yeah,
Even if they're
exactly.
20 to me, I'm like, that's weird. Like
That's a
I'm
little,
30, I just turned 39. Wow. I'm 39. Hold on a sec. Yeah.
hey.
I'm 39 and I couldn't.
I mean, my husband
Somebody in their
is
20s?
8 years older than me, but we started dating at 29. I was 29 and he was 37. So when you get
That's
to that
completely
like age
fine.
bracket,
Yeah,
it's a
y'all are
little bit
both,
different.
yeah. And y'all are
But
both
like,
mature adults. And
yeah.
honestly, like, I
Well,
don't
I mean,
know.
I don't go that far necessarily.
But I mean, younger men are fun
Hmm.
to an extent, but like, yes, say the age difference is 12 years and I'm 32.
Right.
That's weird.
It's a little bit wild to me.
Yeah.
If you're 40 and 52, it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I think part of the I think we're missing the main point though is
The
that
main point, she's
he has a
married.
husband or
Yeah.
a wife. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
But then you also have to wonder like are they just saying it to get shock value because maybe they're swingers? We don't know.
I don't know. No
Sometimes
context.
people have girlfriends or whatever. I'm
True.
also too selfish for that. I couldn't be in like kudos to everybody who can be in an open relationship. I think that's awesome. I am far too selfish.
I'm far too insecure.
Oh yeah, there's that too. Yeah,
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Nope. Okay, next one. My ex-wife left me 3 days after getting her green card for a business client she was having an affair with.
No. Wait. Nope. Not
Yeah.
cool, brah.
Nope.
That is so shisty. That is
So
so shisty.
shysty.
I can't. I can't imagine doing that to somebody. It's horrible.
You know it's bad.
Uh.
I have to pee. Michael Jackson in the house.
Go pee.
Um,
I'll
okay.
be here. I'll be here
I'll be
when you
right
get
back.
back. I wonder if normal podcasters wear diapers.
Oh
I
my
wonder if normal
God.
podcasters wear diapers.
No, wait. Did you? All I heard was normal podcasters wear diapers. Did you hear that somewhere?
No,
Oh, I was like, are
I
you
said I
kidding me?
wonder if normal
Oh,
podcasters wear
no,
diapers.
those would not be normal podcasters. I'll be right back.
Okay, bye.
So that was it for Curtain Call. We have long ones
Those
from now
are
on.
good.
You know we like them long.
I like them long. It's my
Okay.
favorite kind of
M-
story.
As long as it's juicy and girthy.
Yeah, it's got
Well
to be
formed.
well-rounded.
Well rounded. I don't know if I want to start with this one. That one's a little deep. Oh, I like it deep too.
Hi, huzzah.
This one's crazy. My brother unexpectedly passed, leaving behind a 14-year-old son. Brother and son's mom were split up, and my mother was right in the middle of that mess, stoking the division when my brother died. Fast forward 6 to 8 months later, and my mom calls with the brilliant idea that brother's son should move several hours away and finish high school with me in a city he doesn't know with people he doesn't know. Poor kid even lost his grandfather, my dad, a few weeks prior. It
Oh
was a tough
no.
time for our family. I told my mom in no uncertain terms my nephew should stay with his mom and half siblings and go to school with his friends. My mom
Wait, so
argued.
sorry, who is this? Who is this girl?
This is the aunt of
Oh,
the 14-year-old.
and the parents were split and the when the dad died.
They were split up.
Why not go with the mom?
Well, that's what she's saying he needs to do, but the grandmother of the 14-year-old is arguing that.
Oh, probably his mom then, I guess, is what. Okay, I'm following.
Yes. My mom argued, of course she did. I figured that was the end of the discussion. Now, for context, my brother was a biker, skirted around the law, and had language and attitude that matched. So one night, I'm dead asleep next to my husband, and I have a dream. Dreamed I met my brother on a dock jutting into the lake. He was mad, yelling at the top of his lungs. Fuck mom, fuck that old bitch. My kid is staying put. You gotta tell that old cunt to not, or to leave him alone. You get
This is
the
in a
idea.
dream?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I assured my brother that I would do just that. Just a dream, right? Well, my husband said he woke up in the middle of the night as I was tossing and turning. He said the bedroom smelled like it does just before a thunderstorm, and he heard a very muffled but clearly angry male voice dropping F bombs, clearly upset. He looked out the window, curious to see if there was a fight outside in the alley, but no one was around. It wasn't until the next morning when I told him about the dream it all made sense.
Oh, I have goosebumps all over.
Yeah.
Ah, listen to your dreams.
Yeah. So like her husband heard her brother's rant from her
Oh
dream
God, that's
out loud.
creepy.
I know.
Yeah, gross. Wait, is there a follow-up? Is there a resolution? Is there what happens? Where'd the kid go?
Well, I talked to her on Reddit because I got permission for that story. So this is the conversation I had with her in Reddit chat. She said, I can give you some details too. We are Canadian and live in northern BC in a small town. I live in Calgary. My brother lived in a trailer on the lake, as all bikers do. In the dream, we met on the dock outside his house, which is a true liminal space between land and water. That's where he was screaming and shouting, calling my shitty mother a cunt, dropping fuck as a verb, noun, and adjective. He was really mad.
Wow.
So imagine taking a 14-year-old boy from a small town and moving him to Calgary to finish high school. There are more kids in the Calgary school than were in his entire small town. It
Oh,
would have
wow.
sucked.
Wow,
Uh,
that's a huge change.
yeah.
I had to move schools from like a smaller school where I was not a super majority as a white person to a much larger school where it was almost all white. I think in our valley we had like I think we had one black family, one Chinese family, and then like five Hispanic families. And that was like it. The rest of everybody in the whole valley with kids were white. And that was a shock
Yeah.
then, and so going from a teeny tiny little school where you have tight-knit groups and tight-knit like community and all that stuff and going to this massive school all of a sudden and
As the
14 is
new
that?
kid.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean,
That's freshman year.
that's freshman year and nobody. I mean, and when I went to the new school, I was super bullied and ostracized because, you know, I'm 37, so I grew up in grunge era, Seattle.
Yes.
And I
I'm
went
jealous.
to I went to a
I
small
grew up in
town
Texas.
school. Sorry about it. I mean, it's pretty there. I got to
Yeah.
visit you and it was gorgeous. But
Yeah.
but like but like it when you go to somewhere that you're completely not used to and you have no friends and you don't know how to communicate and be a new person in a new school, sometimes you get really bullied and it changes you for the rest of your life. And it's
Yeah.
horrible. Why, if he has good school relationships and teacher relationships and friendships and community support and stuff like that, why uproot a kid for
Well,
no
and my thing
reason?
is like he's already experienced his father dying and his
And his
grandfather dying.
grandfather.
Let's not change something else that's like, you know, in his circle. He doesn't need, if he can stay there, don't add more upheaval
Mhm.
to the story. Like, yeah.
It's too much. I agree.
Well, from the way our messages ended, it seemed as if that never happened. So he got to stay where he
Good.
was. Yeah.
And is grandma limited contact now, hopefully? Well, I don't know the whole story.
I
I mean,
mean,
who
grandma
knows?
might have just wanted what was best, but you know,
Possible. That I
yeah.
don't think is best. Unless the kid is involved in like a bad circle of friends or something like that and
No, this
uprooting and leaving.
person was saying that they think if he would have been switched, he would have gotten involved in stuff like that because in
Oh,
a vulnerable state, moving to a school that's,
sure.
new and large and
Well, don't do that
anyway.
shit. Fuck off. I'm with the brother.
Yeah, but like how wild is that?
That's sad.
Having a dream of your
Oh,
brother
the dream part?
yelling.
Yeah.
Yeah, having a dream of your brother yelling and your husband hearing the yelling. Like
You have
I
to
believe
question.
I believe in that shit. Like I believe
Well, you have crazy stories about stuff like that too that you'll have to tell at some point. But like, you have to kind of question how thin is the veil, if the veil is really a veil, how thin, like, how, if somebody can reach from the beyond and then other people can hear it and see it too.
yeah.
Stories like that are crazy to me.
Yeah. And I wonder how
Ugh.
close her husband was to the brother.
Oh, yeah.
Like I
Or
wonder
if
if
the
that
brother wanted him to hear it too,
right
to
to like
validate it.
right to like make her really like pay attention to that dream.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't just a dream. It was my brother trying to reach me and really make his point.
Ooh, goosebumps.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like
I
it.
love this stuff. I
When
love
I
like
said it,
the
the when I said ooh goosebumps, I shimmied my shoulders and my boobs went back and forth really fast. It felt fun. Hey,
this
look,
is
listen.
how easily girls are entertained, y'all.
It's true, and also we do in fact have fun with our own boobs. Okay,
Oh,
everybody, just women
100%.
have fun with their own boobs. It's not just dudes. We have fun too.
Dudes
We
have
bounce
fun
them
with
up
their
and
own
down in the
boobs.
showers. I mean, some dudes do. Boing, boing, boing.
Okie doke. Um, I don't have a subject for this one. My great grandfather was a quiet, kind man and treasurer for his chapter of the Elks Lodge in Texas. He was attacked on his way home from an Elks Lodge meeting. He suffered amnesia and regained consciousness as a sailor on his way to Haiti. After landing, he lived in the country for a few months before getting into a bar brawl with a police officer and getting knocked out. He re- he regained consciousness in jail with a newfound memory of who he was. He told this tale to a priest from
What?
jail who believed him and wanted to help. The priest wrote my great grandmother and the American government and somehow convinced the Haitian government to let him return to America. He returned
No.
to my great
What?
grandmother and had two children and was a law abiding citizen for the rest of his life.
What?
This story is so unbelievable that when my mother told it to me 6 months ago, I was convinced it was a hoax. She has documents, the letters from the priest and others, and testimonials of his friends that say this behavior was uncharacteristic.
Oh my God. Wait, how did he get amnesia again? He got knocked out or something?
He was attacked on his way home from an Elks Lodge meeting,
Oh,
suffered
right.
amnesia, and regained consciousness as a sailor on his way to Haiti.
No.
Like he just
No.
like did
Mm-mm.
he get kidnapped or did he go of his own accord
Okay,
and just was
have you ever done research on like well, okay, so here in Seattle we have a lot of stories about like the atrocities that happened to specifically the Japanese and the Chinese,
Mhm.
like underground operations that were happening. And a lot of times it wasn't just them, but people would get kidnapped. Um, in like the middle of the night, they'd be out or they'd be drunk in a bar or something like that, and they'd be kidnapped. And then they'd be knocked out, and then they would wake up on a boat, and now they had to work on the boat because there was no way to get away. And they were forced to work or they were killed. Like that stuff happened all the
That's
time.
like indentured servitude. It's
Yeah,
basically what we do in the
basically.
fucking prisons now. It's probably what
Yeah.
they're doing when they kidnap people off the streets with
Hmm.
ICE.
Yep. Yep. And they're just sitting there wallowing. You have to look that up because it is it is an absolute I can't think of the name right now, which is driving me crazy, but it's like I'll have to look it up and get back to you, but just look up, you know, kidnappings on and then servitude on ships or something like that because it is a
You
fascinating,
know,
scary
you know,
story.
you sound like you're from up north.
It's my
Oh, she's from up
favorite.
north. She's from up north. She's from Seattle, though. She's not from like Michigan.
How do you
I'm
do that?
probably Michiganders are probably listening and they're like, that's not how we sound. Bobby, no. Don't put your head out that window, Bobby. It's gonna get whopped right off. Jesus.
You're
Okay.
so good at it.
Am I
It's
though?
just, I
Would
kind of
somebody
want you
from
to.
up there think that? Do you want me to
I
do
don't.
the whole podcast?
Hey, somebody needs to sound off. If anybody ever listens to this from Michigan or wherever, somebody needs to tell her if she's good at it or not. I don't really fucking care because
I don't care
it
either.
makes my whole world a better place to be when she does that, but
I had her crying. When she came to visit me, we went to Austin and we were watching that documentary about the mom. I can't remember the name of the documentary, but it's the mom that was catfishing her daughter.
oh
And they were
yeah,
from
yeah.
Michigan. And they were all the cops were like, "Oh, that just doesn't sound like something we do up here, you know? We don't do things to our children like that." She was dying. We were both dying. We were like, I couldn't breathe getting it out, but it was
It has to be the most charming, lovely accent that
yes.
exists
My friend's
ever.
mom has that accent, and I always loved hanging out with her. She was just the sweetest.
It's so
She could
good.
never sound like she was angry. She'd be like, "You need to clean up your room. This is so dirty." And like, would you as a kid be like intimidated by that? No, it just sounded like, "Okay, mom, you're so sweet. Thanks." Like,
You couldn't not clean your room after that though, too, because
right.
you're like,
You
I
have
just don't
to,
want to hurt her
yeah,
feelings.
exactly. So nice. So nice.
Ugh.
Uh,
We need to
okay.
make a friend from up there at some point that we can just talk to and like if we're ever in a bad mood or ever sad about anything or anything like that, we just need to talk to our friend from we need to find a Youper, make friends with
Is it
them.
Wisconsin or is it
The Upper
Minnesota?
Peninsula. I don't
Minnesota?
I'm gonna go Minnesota. I don't know
Don't you
anybody from
know?
there. Ugh, I
Okay.
would be forever in a good mood.
I literally completely forgot about what the last story was, but
Uh, he woke up on a ship.
oh yeah, that was wild.
That's scary.
He's so scary. Okay.
And that probably still happens
Oh, I yeah, with ice.
with ICE. It's also like child soldiers and stuff. It's a similar situation, which
Well,
is so
I'm sure
freaking
in other
sad.
countries it happens way more than we'll ever know about.
Yeah, way more than we'll ever know about, that's for sure. Yeah, it's
Ay,
happening
ay,
with
ay.
ICE though.
Next one.
Wait,
No
real
subject. What?
quick. Did you hear that California is passing a new law that says ICE agents aren't allowed to use face masks anymore?
Hell yeah. I
Right?
didn't read that, but that's
I
awesome.
just saw like a little blurb earlier when I was scrolling through the news. So I have to do some
We
background
need
checking and fact checking, but
CCTV of those motherfuckers.
yes. Yes.
Facial
Yes.
recognition, facial
Recognition.
recognition, whatever. You can tell I've had too much wine.
No,
Facial
you haven't.
recognition, those bitches.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, I don't. We're not going to go into that. That'll be a whole other topic. Okay.
We could do a whole podcast just on that.
Yeah. But I do recommend Behind the Bastards, the story of how police started. Have you listened to that?
No,
Okay,
I'm gonna look it up right
so
now.
Behind the Bastards is just different freaking terrible people in every episode. But they did a whole um series on police.
Done.
And I think
Screenshotted.
it was during the George Floyd stuff. And
Ooh.
man, oh man, that will, man, oh man, you're really gonna not
Man,
like those guys after you
my.
listen.
Or if you're from Seattle and you're a Mariners fan, my oh my. Yeah, I know you won't get that. Ron would though.
No, I was looking for a shoe so I could put it on my head to rally.
Hey, look at you.
Is that
God, I
Mariners?
love you. That is.
Okay,
Here's the super fast little backstory about that because it's so stinking cute. I
I'm gonna
think it
edit
was
this out. Don't
20.
worry, y'all.
No, keep it in because it's adorable. Look, Seattleites, look, we don't get enough winning sports teams and all that, and we're really serious about our sports up here, but you have to remember that it's because there's no other sports team up here. The closest sports team that we have on the professional level is the Blazers basketball team down in Portland. Otherwise, it's more than one state away, so two states away at least. Um, we don't
The
have anything.
Seahawks?
No. I'm saying aside from us, aside from like the Seattle area, we have the Mariners, the Seahawks,
Oh,
the
like
Kraken.
Pacific Northwest area.
Yeah, so there's
Okay.
nothing other than basketball in Oregon, nothing in Idaho, Montana, Wyoming. Like Utah has the Jazz and a hockey team and stuff like that, but like there's nothing else in the area. That's why we're so intense. But here's the thing. I think it was 2023 when this dude, um, it was a playoff game, and so Safeco Field, whatever. It's T-Mobile Field now, but everybody here knows it as Safeco. Fuck off. Um, they they had a showing party in the stadium where people got to come in, buy tickets, and then they got to watch the game happening on the Jumbotron. But it felt like a game was actually playing there because everybody was there and the cheering and the food stands were open and so
Yeah.
whatever. And we were down, I think we were down by 9 points. And in baseball, obviously, that's huge. So we were down by 9. And this one dude decided to just randomly put a shoe on his head. He just put a shoe on his head. And he was like, whatever works. Like, I'm just hoping here. I'm just going to put a shoe right on top of my head. It's fine. Here, I got a slipper. I'll put it on my head. So oh, so put a shoe on his head like this.
Oh, upside down.
Well, I put it upside down because I don't
Because
want,
yeah, that's
that's
gross.
gross. So when
Yeah.
I put the shoe on my head, I always put it upside down because I don't want the bottom of the shoe on my head. That's nasty. Anyway,
Yeah.
so he put the shoe on his head and he was shown on the Jumbotron, which of course also then he was shown like on TV everywhere on the
Yeah.
news station.
So it went
And then
viral without being
it went
online.
viral. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, and then all of a sudden we started scoring. We got like 3 points or something like that, or a grand slam, something happened. And so other people were looking at him and was like, well, I'm gonna put a shoe on my head. And so other people started putting shoes on their heads, and we kept scoring, and people were like, what the fuck is going on? So everybody starts putting shoes on their heads. And then we came up and we won the fucking game.
Woo!
Like we
I love
got
it.
10 points and we won the game. And
Go
now
sports ball.
and now everybody puts shoes on their heads during Mariners games if we're really far behind. It's called the rally shoe. I
The
think it's
rally
cool.
shoe. Yeah.
Anyway, that's my story and I'm sticking. Oh, and last but not least, it was so funny because the Mariners actually came up to him afterwards, after they won the like one of the managers or whatever, and asked for his shoe, the one that he had put on his head. So he gave it to them and it now sits in the Mariners Hall of Fame.
Stop. Stop.
It's so funny.
Somebody's musty, dusty shoe is in the
Yep,
Mariners Hall
just
of Fame.
chilling.
Hey,
So
speaking of the
funny.
Mariners, you have a story.
I do. It's so fun, and I hope that I don't get found out because I really want to keep going to
Okay, cover your face because then you can be anonymous.
Anonymous. Whatever. When I was working one time, I told as a server, I told this story to the ex like chief media person, and he was like, "Well, I'll just get you back into the press box for free." So anyway.
Mm-mm.
Oh wait,
Okay,
edit that out
the
because it
story.
ruins the
Yeah,
story.
it does.
Edit that part out.
Way to go.
Blah!
You'll tell it at the end. Rewind.
You should keep that part in though. Um, okay. So my now husband and I were at a baseball game with my friends. Okay, we're keeping it on D and M. I don't know if they want me to tell the story because I want them to be okay, but it's on
You
Facebook. Like
were
they're
you
probably
were
fine.
at a baseball game with the thumb and the thumb's wife.
With the thumb and the thumb's wife. That is correct. They weren't married yet either, but so so we're there, and Dee and I decide that we want to go get more beer. And M, the wife, and my husband decided that they were like they're good. They didn't need any, so he and I went up to go get beer, and we were in like the suites section. We weren't in a suite, but we were like it was club level. So when we went up, we passed all the suites to go get
Yeah.
booze and food and whatever. So as we're walking to go get beer, I turn to D and I'm like pressing all the door handles on the suites doors. And he's like, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I just wanted to see if I can get into a suite." And he goes, "What are you gonna do when you get in there?" And I was like, "I don't know, make friends with people and have a beer." And he goes, "You're insane."
Literally, this is life with Mikaila. Like,
We do so
she
many cool
will try
things.
to open every door until she gets in somewhere just to meet friends. That's life with you. That's
Yeah, but look at the cool stuff we've done. It's so fun.
yes, for sure.
Um, so nothing opens. I'm like, all right, fine. Okay, whatever. And we go get our beers and then we're walking back and I try it again just to see if any of them are open. And then we and then we get
In
to the press box and the door opens. And
the fucking press box.
D looks at me and he goes, "No." And I was like, I look back at him and I go, "Yes."
Yes.
And he goes, "What if we get caught?" And I said, "It doesn't matter. Like, if we get caught, you just smile and say, I mean, like, if you see people, you just smile, say hi, and act like you belong." And he goes, "Okay." So we walk in. And basically, what the press box kind of looks like is you walk down a little hallway. And then when you get to the end of the hallway, which is directly behind home plate or really, really close, you either go right along the first baseline or left along the third baseline. And so I was like, okay, there are going to be more people on the first baseline than the left. So let's go left. And so we went left, and I was planning on turning around once we hit the end and then going back out and going back to our seats. But when we got to the end, the press box was empty. Um, and
Ripe
so
for
we
the
went
picking.
so we went and sat down and we were watching the little TV for Root Sports, watching the TV, and it was, you know, they were typing out all the closed captions and then things were popping up on screens telling them which players they were supposed to be talking about and what their numbers were to their names and whatever. And so we sat there for a good 5 or 10 minutes just watching the game. And then I look over and I see these headphones with the little mouthpiece, the little foamy mouthpiece to talk into it. And so I picked him up and we both put him on. And we're sitting and watching the game. We weren't saying anything, we were trying to be really quiet. And I turned to Dee at one point and I said, "This is so cool, right?" And the broadcasters stopped talking mid-sentence. Fucking mics were hot.
You got
So,
caught.
so we both look at each other stunned and we take our headphones off and put them back on the table. And then I look at Dee and I go, "Okay, now we go."
Yeah.
And so we took a quick picture. So I have the picture. We took a quick picture and then we just walked with our beers in hand. We walked back out through the press box and then we left. We went back to our seats and sat down and never got caught. And the next time I went to the stadium, there was a security guard in a chair waiting outside the front door.
They were like, we're not letting this bitch get back in here.
So if anybody from Root Sports or the Mariners or anybody hears this, I'm super sorry, but also I'm not super sorry, but I would never do anything to
No.
like damage property or hurt
Do
people.
you do you think that you were broadcast saying that?
Oh, 100% because they were broadcasting. They were the
Yeah.
ones talking on Root Sports is our
But they just
local.
have hot mics just like sitting. You don't have to
That's the
press any
thing.
buttons.
I didn't press a button and they just stopped talking. I had no idea. How was I supposed to know? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Hi, Skylar. I see you.
Oh, there's my husband.
He's like, bye.
He's he's hanging up Christmas lights outside. because
Oh.
he's so nice.
Well, I'm actually having lunch, but
Oh, he's having lunch apparently.
Oh. Lunch break.
Lunch break.
Okay. Got the next story. Ready?
No, I don't know. Yes, maybe. Sure.
Yes. Okay. This one, it starts out deep. No, the whole fucking thing is deep.
Oh.
Okay. It's short. My grandmother killed herself for reasons we can
Okay.
only speculate about.
Oh my God.
But the fucked up thing is, I guess, in addition to that, because it sounds fucked up
That's
already.
already fucked up.
Yeah. The fucked up thing is, she hated my mom, her daughter-in-law, so much that on the day she shot herself, I was about 19, she called my mom and told her to come over because she'd baked a casserole and wanted us to have it. Her note indicated she really just hated my mom and wanted her to find the body.
What?
A fucking horrible person right to the end.
Oh, oh my God.
Yeah.
That is traumatizing.
Diabolical.
Yes.
Yeah.
You just traumatize somebody for the rest of their life.
Mm-hmm.
That's awful. You literally just traumatize somebody for the rest of their life forever
Yeah,
and ever. Amen.
because I don't like her.
No. Mm-mm. You said she
Yeah.
shot herself? Oh, I hope it wasn't messy. That's
Yeah.
awful. What a bitch.
Yep. 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 This one is of a similar vein. Is that
Mhm.
the right way to say
Yeah.
that? Okay.
Yes.
This one is of a similar vein
In a similar vein, I think.
in whatever.
I don't fucking
We're
know.
not educated here at Soap Anonymous.
I went to college
I went to college
for
too,
alcohol.
but yes, literally.
No, I really
Literally.
actually went to school for wine, so.
Yeah. And she uses her knowledge every day.
Still gotta taste those wines.
Okay. My mom is crazy and refuses help. I lived with my grandparents growing up and helped them my entire life, both financially and emotionally. 6 weeks before my grandpa died, he kept asking for my mom. She went 10 years without speaking to her parents over something trivial. I called her work and told her she had to come see him. I guess she heard the desperation or anger in my voice and actually did. He passed away from kidney failure on March 30th, 2019 in hospice. I wasn't there to witness it, but it broke my heart. My friends began to text me, "You need to go to Facebook." I was like, what the fuck is going on? My mom put as her Facebook status that I had murdered my grandfather.
No.
She felt that the
What?
care facility that I put him in wasn't sufficient enough, and that caused his death.
Okay, so now you don't talk to your mom either.
Right.
What?
Yeah.
What a fucking horrible thing to put on a person.
Yep.
Also, it sounded like you didn't care to begin with.
The mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the mom that distances herself, but then inserts herself to stir up drama.
Mm-mm.
We all know the
Mm-mm.
type.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, what? What?
We
What?
all know the type.
Sorry, what? Ah.
Yeah.
How could you do that to somebody? I know, so I won't say who it is, even though you might. But when the father died, um, he left his belongings and money and whatever to like his children, except for the daughter. And in his will, he goes, and to the daughter, I leave nothing. And should she contest this, I leave her $1.
Wow.
Yeah, petty bullshit. I mean,
I mean, was it petty or did the daughter deserve it?
don't know.
Because I have a story like that one. I wasn't going to read this one because we're running out of
Probably, let's say
time.
probably not,
But
actually.
so on a similar note, um, This is very similar to what you just told me. Sweet older lady in our church was a retired nurse, never married, no kids. She had a heart attack, and while she was in the hospital, her niece and nephew came and took her stuff. She had a modest apartment, but she had some very nice crystal and silver and some lovely furniture. And when she came home, she had no dishes and almost no furniture. Several years later, she passed away. Her most recent will, dated after her heart attack, left $1 each to her niece and nephew. Everything else went to the church.
It's the same.
I know. But get this. Her estate was $9 million.
The revenge.
I know. We love it.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, they were so dumb. All for some crystal and silver.
Man, I love stories like that.
They managed to make out with some MLM Princess House crystal that she bought from her best friend and missed out on $9 million.
They probably made like $1,000 each at most. You know?
Not even.
That's
on crystal and silver, you think? I mean,
how much crystal, how much silver?
I guess, and some furniture. If it was like some mid-century modern, I might have bought some from them. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's what's insane is like, hey, do you think that if you were to find out, I know where I stand on this, and I think I know where you stand on this, but if you were to find out that that was the story that happened and you had bought it, would you just automatically give it back? And not even ask for the money back?
To the niece and nephew?
No, to the aunt.
Yeah.
I think I would just
if I
give
found
it back
out the
without
story,
asking for payment.
Yeah.
I'd just be like, well, cool, I donated.
Hey, sorry, your niece and nephew are shit. Here's your stuff back.
Yeah, I would do that 100%.
Yeah.
That's just mean, but that's like the greatest petty revenge I've ever heard of.
$9 million. Ay. Okay. I've gone back and forth about sending this in because it's something I've carried alone for most of my life. But when I was younger, I was working as a model. My career was already hanging by a thread. Every casting agent told me I was one bad photo away from being replaced.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Well,
it's great for self-esteem right there.
That's how the industry is, I think. Ugh. I wouldn't know because I've never been a model.
You could be.
So when I shut your face. So when I found out I was pregnant, I panicked completely. I made a decision I'm not proud of, but at the time I felt like it was the only way to keep my life from falling apart. I ended the pregnancy. Sweetheart. Years passed, I buried that chapter deep, built a whole new life on top of it, but then out of nowhere, everything I thought I knew cracked open. I found out that my pregnancy had never been terminated. The baby had been secretly transferred to another woman without my knowledge, without my consent, without anyone ever telling me the truth.
Wait. I have so many questions. Okay.
While I spent years grieving a decision I thought I'd made, someone else was out there raising a child I never knew existed. This is the kind of thing you think only happens in soap operas until it happens to you.
Is that possible? Is it like implanting an embryo or something?
It is possible in 1973 on All My Children.
Oh my God, Ashley! Jesus Christ. I was like, I don't think that's scientifically possible.
I told you I had a surprise.
You're a bitch. That was horrible.
Okay,
but questioning like science for a second.
Right. No, I know. So what happened?
I'm so glad that's not true.
No, it's not true.
I'm so glad that's not true because that would actually be heartbreaking.
So I thought it would be funny to write in as a first-person account of something that happened on a soap opera to kind of throw you off, lighten the mood, be like, what the fuck? But this episode was aired in 1973, shortly after the Roe versus Wade Supreme Court decision made abortion legal nationwide. And this story was Erica Kane, who terminated her pregnancy to avoid weight gain and protect her modeling career that was already suffering.
Also fucked up, by the way.
Yes, absolutely. Years later, the show had a subsequent storyline where it was revealed that Erica's baby was not aborted, but instead transferred to another woman. And I think the other woman was the doctor's wife, but I can't remember. I read
That would be
that,
so fucked
but
up.
yeah, I was like, ugh, I gotta tell this story just to like throw her off. I wanted to see how fast you would. And
Well,
you
did
did.
you see? Did you see
were
my
like,
face?
I have so many questions.
I was like, look, I'm no doctor, but I'm a
Pretty sure that's
female.
not possible.
I don't think that's possible.
Right?
Because, like, yes, you can implant embryos, but then my mind started spinning and I was like, wait, how did she know she was pregnant so fast, first of all? Because if you're implanting an embryo, like, that has to be pretty
Oh,
fucking
I didn't even
early.
catch that. I didn't even catch
It has
that.
to be really early.
Yeah, I didn't even catch that, but
Somebody's just like putting a whole baby inside of another
right.
person.
They're like, here, I'm gonna take this out and then I'm just gonna stuff it up in this one and it's gonna work. Everything's gonna be
That's
great.
so weird. Okay,
No,
good.
because the amount of soap operas that have the most wildish, outlandish stories, like I'm like, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna tie in a letter every episode and not tell anybody what the letter is gonna
Are
be.
you actually gonna watch soap operas now?
Absolutely not. I'm gonna find the plots online.
That was a good one. I'm a little proud.
Thanks,
I caught on
thanks.
pretty fast because I was like,
You
that's
did. I
gotta be
also was worried
bullshit.
about sharing that because I didn't want to seem too callous to,
No,
real
I was like
stories.
really sad at first.
I know you were. You did it. Okay. It's a bit hard. That's what she said. No.
Wait, is that in there?
Yeah, it's the first one. First
Yes.
line.
Okay,
No.
I love her already.
No,
I'm
that's
sending
what
it to
she
her.
said is not in there. I don't
Oh,
know. I don't know if
well
this
then I
is
love
from a
you,
guy or a girl.
actually.
Okay, I know.
It's perfect.
Take 792. Take 5011. Okay. It's a bit hard for me to separate what was cult stuff and what was regular abusive parent stuff.
Cult stuff! It's my favorite. I'm so excited. I don't like the parent abuse thing, but the cult thing is fun.
Okay. I knew you would be excited. And sorry that you had an abusive parent. That's terrible.
Yeah, that's not good. I don't like that at all.
Um, it's a bit hard for me to separate what was cult stuff and what was regular abusive parent stuff because my experience, of course, encompasses both. I first started thinking of it as a cult after taking a class on cults in college, especially regarding charismatic figures who know everything and have the secrets to the universe.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
I want to take a class like that.
I
Okay.
wish I could be in college forever because there's so many things I want to learn about. Masterclass. Let's join.
Yeah, then you don't have to take all the exams all the time. We should.
I can tell you that she markets herself as a stress relief consultant where she does energy work on people. Reiki Yua, I think it's pronounced. It's Yueh, Yua,
That
crystal
sounds right.
stuff, etc. Over the phone and in person. Her clients pay her 200 plus per hour to do this. I am in the wrong field. I've got crystals. Can I?
You
I'm
also
just,
have insight, so you might be able to get into that.
I'm going to charge
She
you
just reaches
200.
over. She just reaches for anybody that's listening. She just fucking reached over.
Wait, I've got
She didn't even
more.
have to lean.
I've got more. I've got,
She didn't even
I
lean. She just like put her hand up and grabbed a
got
crystal and
more.
put it in front of the camera.
I'm gonna charge you $200 per hour for this, okay?
Unreal, girly. I didn't realize they were that close to you. So funny.
Okay. Her her clients pay her $200 plus per hour to do this. All of them are, without exception, lonely, elderly people, especially those with significant histories of trauma.
It's like a scam artist. I don't like that at
That
all.
they the culty stuff, they always prey on the vulnerable, right?
Ugh.
Most
I
are
want to kick
women.
her right in the cunt.
Most are women.
Ugh.
She has them sign a waiver before she works with them, saying that she isn't a doctor and to see a real doctor for medical issues. just a CYA document, basically. I'm not sure what that is, but in practice, she
CYA.
heavily discourages getting medical treatment because she believes that all hurts, ills, etc., come from emotions, both negative and positive. Having
Huh.
emotions at all is unbalanced. So your
No.
so your body becomes unbalanced, whether by attracting things that hurt you, for example, sprains, burns, falls, or getting sick. So you attract all that stuff to yourself.
Okay, hold on. Okay, okay. So first of all, CYA refers to cover your ass. I just looked it up.
Oh, okay,
It's
okay,
a
okay.
cover your
Makes
ass
sense.
document. Okay, makes
Uh-huh.
sense. Um, so that's first. Second of all, she's basically saying karma is a bitch,
Right.
essentially.
You
Which,
you draw anything negative that comes your way,
so she's drawing from other
including
religions.
medical illnesses.
Also, a sprain.
Mm-hmm.
You tripped and fell. Like yesterday,
Sorry you were
look,
wearing your Crocs, your platform Crocs. That's why you got a sprain,
platform
you asshole.
crocs. Platform crocs. Ew. They're all
Shut
blinged
up.
out too.
I have some.
No, I
Mine
hate
are
to. If
blinged
you
out.
ever, if you
Listen,
ever buy me
hold
Crocs,
on.
we will
Nope.
not be friends anymore.
Listen to me.
Unless they're for the garden. Not
Disney
platform.
World.
What?
Disney
I
World
will, I will kill you.
2023. You got to hear this story now. Sorry, hold please story.
I'm, I'm
Because
gonna, I'm gonna
I'm
push you off your platform Crocs.
I bought 3 pairs of On Cloud tennis shoes for Disney World. Those are
Okay.
expensive ass tennis shoes, but I wanted to be able to change my shoes every day so I wouldn't be like in the same pair of shoes
Sure.
walking. And also, I had some serious foot issues that I was seeing a podiatrist for at the time. And I was like, I'm going to be walking 20 miles a day, you know, at Disney World. So I needed to buy some good shoes. So I bought 3 sets of On Clouds. So, um, this is not a plug. If On Cloud wants to represent me, please do
Yay.
so. But
On are great shoes.
they're great
They really
shoes.
are. I have a
And
pair too, and they're awesome.
actually, I love my 3-year-old On Clouds more than I love my brand new Sauconys that I bought for running. But that's besides the point. So,
So Sauconys can't be represented, but yeah, don't
right.
sponsor Ashley.
So, so I'm on day 3 of Disney World, right? And my feet are dying. Like my feet are dying. You have no idea. And like just to give you a hint, in 4 days at Disney, we walked 54 miles.
Nice. Damn.
54 miles. So I'm on day 3. My feet are
Holy
killing
shit.
me. And I said, the next pair of shoes I see, I'm buying because I just need to change my footwear.
And
And
these were
what
the
is the
On-Clouds?
next? That, yeah, because any pair
Damn.
of shoes you wear for that long
Girl,
is going to
talk to me
be
about backpacking.
painful. Yeah. Well,
They suck. Yeah,
so
it's awful.
what is the first pair of shoes that I see?
You did not see Crocs.
I saw
Fuck
platform
you.
Crocs
Oh my God.
in the style of Frozen.
Uh-uh. Oh my God.
So they are white Crocs with blue glitter on them and Frozen charms.
I'm looking this up.
They were $74.
Oh
And
my God.
wait,
What
show
the
me the
fuck
picture.
is
Show me
this?
the picture. Yep, the ones on the very left. Those are mine. Those are the same exact
Those?
ones. Yep.
You've lost your goddamn mind.
Yeah.
You
And
have
guess what?
lost your damn
I
mind.
still wear them to the grocery store.
I'm gonna. So, I had an interview with a new best friend that I thought about taking,
Shut
and now I
up.
might.
Shut up.
I have never and will never own Crocs, except for
Hmm.
I will say
I always said
that
that
the
too.
only time I will ever wear, I can't do it. I can't. It's like, to me, it's like wearing pajama pants into a grocery store or something, like wearing pajama pants out in public. I will wear yoga pants all day long. I can't do
You'll wear no
pajama
pants all day
pants.
long.
I will wear no pants. I also will wear a onesie, not to the grocery store, but I will wear a onesie all day long. But I would consider Crocs for um gardening and camping.
You don't know how desperate I was. My feet felt like they were gonna fall off.
With on clouds.
Yeah,
Sounds like they need to send you a new pair of on clouds to try out.
sounds like it. Um, so yeah, I have a pair of frozen platform Crocs that I am not ashamed to wear anymore.
I'm so sorry you said the words again. Okay. You can
Okay, okay,
convince me.
okay.
Try to convince me. Try to convince me
What
at
the
some point.
fuck were we talking about? We were talking about the sprains. Okay.
Oh, right. Wow, we got off on a whole
Yep.
tangent. All right.
Okay. So
Normal.
it sounds fairly normal, new agey, right? The flip side of this, though, is that getting sick or hurt, getting older, even getting wrinkles is a personal failing. It's
Getting
your,
wrinkles?
yeah, it's your
What's
fault for
this?
having emotions.
Wait, so okay, so I didn't realize that she had gone quite that far. So it's literally your fault for having any emotion. Like if you smile and you get smile lines, that's a problem?
Yeah, it's your fault for having emotions, says right here.
That sounds like not a fun existence to me.
Wait till you hear the next sentence.
Oh no.
Going to a doctor is unbalanced, dysregulated, and will mess up your energies and aura.
Oh, I got nothing. It's like all the okay. Well, I mean, nope. I can't. Mm-mm.
My
There's
mom will gaslight you about your emotions too because she talks to her spirit guides and they tell her the truth. You can also
wait. What's
talk
the
to
one
your,
religion that you can't go to the doctor?
I don't know.
What is that one? The one that like
I know what you're talking about. I
oh
think
shit.
I like,
Every
is
single
it
listener ever is going to be
is
like screaming
screaming.
at us. What religion can't you see a
Wasn't it that
doctor?
lady that wrapped herself in Christmas lights?
What? Sorry, what?
It was that lady that wrapped herself in Christmas lights and that's how she died.
Okay. Okay, we need to explore that situation first off. What?
There was a lady that there was
I
a
don't want to
lady
be laughing about this. I don't want to be laughing,
there
but
was
I
a
am.
lady that refused medical care. I think there's a lot of culty religions that refuse medical care. And this one, the lady, I don't know if it was before she died or after she died, but they wrapped her up in Christmas lights. And
Oh
the
shit, wait, yeah, that sounds
and
familiar.
the guy that was in a relationship with her just started a new a new Reddit.
I think you should probably make that a thing because thread it
He
sounds cool.
just Reddit. He
I
just
like
started
it.
a new Reddit detailing their relationship as she was leading this cult and as she died. And he's putting out like
Oh,
almost like episodes, but on Reddit, like a post at a time about it.
oh shit. All right, send me that. I want to read it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Also, are you ready to know the ones that
Yeah.
don't
Tell
accept
me.
medical help?
Mm-hmm.
Christian Science, Followers of Christ, Faith Assembly, and Church of the Firstborn. Didn't even know that was a thing. And the Amish. We knew that one. Do you
Mm.
want to know the last one on this list? It's AI, so you want to know the last one on this list? Jehovah's Witness, bitch.
Witless.
Witless. Well,
No,
I mean
they
that's
do
kind of
accept medical care and they do see doctors, but they do not get blood transfusions.
okay.
So AI, suck it. I'm smarter than you.
I'd give you my blood if you needed it. Would you take it from
That's
me? You
that's kind of
Jehovah's Witness, you?
gross. I would take a blood transfusion, but I'm also like the most rare type of blood. I can never remember. It's like O negative or O positive. So if
Those
I
are
took your
both.
blood and it wasn't the same
Onega's
type
Onega's the one that's um most needed because it fits most people.
right. it fits most people,
I think O
but
positive is pretty
I
rare.
can't take anybody else's blood
I just looked
unless
this
it's
up
O
too.
negative.
I just looked this
Fun.
up too, and I don't want to give away too much about my like actual personal life because I don't need people stealing my identity and shit. But I looked it up and my blood is not super, I don't think it's in super, I can't remember. I can receive some, but not get, I can't remember.
Okay,
But I'm
so
a
mine
thing.
is O negative. It's the universal
You
donor.
go ahead and share all of your stuff with the world
What?
so
Is
that
somebody gonna come kill me to get my blood? Like, no. Okay,
I don't fucking
I'm
know.
O negative because I'm the universal donor, but I can't take blood from anyone unless it's O negative. So I can give to anybody,
Right.
but I can't
Have you done
receive.
any research on that stuff, like the negative and the positive stuff? It's really, really weird. It's
No,
like
I don't give a
antigens or
shit.
something. I'll
Um,
just say it. I'm A positive because I'm an A plus. Hey yo.
you are.
No, I actually am A
But
plus. I A positive
if
though.
if I were you said I will give you my blood, will you take it? I'm sorry, but if I took your blood, I would die, so no, I won't take it.
That's true, but I could take your blood.
You could.
I could take your kidney too. I might need your
I'll
kidney
give
at
it
some
to
point.
you. I'll give it to you, but I really like drinking wine.
Having a
So,
backup. Oh,
yeah,
I
you're
just ran out of
wild.
wine.
I know, me too. Go fig, yeah.
Boo.
Okay, so
Oh, sorry.
poor listener is getting their letter chopped to shreds with our commentary. Okay. Um, da da da. You can also talk to your spirit guides, but if they say anything that contradicts hers, it's because you're not as advanced as she is.
Okay.
She believes she has control over everything that exists because of her energy work. When a big
Nope.
natural disaster is coming, she and I would lock ourselves up for hours doing energy work on the anger of the natural disaster to try and reduce its impact.
What?
I
What?
asked her once if she could fix global warming if given enough time to work on it energetically, and she said yes. She's told me that
Okay.
she has control over the seasons, the tilt of the earth, and other natural phenomena because of her energy work.
Nope. Okay.
I was a sad, lonely, abused kid, so I would have done anything for her approval and tried my hardest to get to her level. So I actually know a lot about how she does it and what she believes. When I
Okay,
was,
so here's the thing really quickly. Sorry to interrupt, but here's the thing. When I hear people talking about being in cults and stuff, I want to make it very, very clear that I'm not here to shame anybody for being in that situation. It is not your fault, not your thing, not your, like, you are not to blame. You have been, I don't want to say brainwashed necessarily because that's not what I'm getting at, but like, it's not on you, especially when you're young. It's not on you to know what's real and not because we are all a product of what raised us, what taught us, what all of that stuff, like nature versus nurture and all that stuff. And some of us, like you, have escaped, religions or. You have to escape a religion, but you've like come to see some sort of new light on things and all that stuff. There's
yeah,
no, there's no shame in how you became a human and what you believed. It's not your fucking fault. It's not anything like that. And when people get out of these situations, they look back in hindsight, because hindsight 2020, blah, blah, blah. They look back at this stuff and they realize sometimes how crazy and insane some of this is. But then other people stay in and they believe it for the rest of their lives. And
yeah.
it's not anybody's fault except for the abuser, the cult leader, the whoever it is that's forcing these people to be dependent on their
I
views
mean,
because they want power or they want
yeah. And
reliance or
literally,
it's
these people prey on the people that are in need, the people that are at their
yes,
lowest low,
yep,
or
or
children that they've
children.
literally brainwashed into thinking
Hmm.
that this is the only way, this is what's right,
Yep.
and that's how I grew up. I grew up only knowing Jehovah's Witness stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And, it wasn't until I escaped and went to the real world that I found out that Southern Baptist is the way to go. Duh. I'm just kidding. But but yeah,
There's no
it's
shame in it. It's just, there should be no shame in it. It's just something that happened to you. And if you can find your way out of these really abusive, horrible, toxic things, and if you still want to believe in religion and stuff like that, that's also okay. You are allowed to do
yeah,
that, but like make sure that it's in a way that nobody is actually quite literally controlling every aspect of your life.
right.
If
Controlling
you
you
feel
and saying
comfortable,
that other people are damned to hell because they don't believe the same thing as you. That's
right.
just completely off base. Like,
Yeah.
what's beautiful about the world is we have so many different beliefs, and
Hmm.
like we don't all have to believe the same thing, and we can actually
Mm-mm.
enlighten each other by
I mean,
thinking
literally look at
differently.
Christianity in general. There are so many different facets and religions kind of within Christianity. Like, I mean, the
Oh
obvious
yeah,
ones, the
for
really
sure.
obvious ones are Catholicism and
And
Protestantism. Like
Protestants, yeah.
those are the two main things. And it's like you're both considered Christians, right? But you have different beliefs, you have different practices, you have all of these different things. You don't have to adhere to one specific thing to be considered a Christian. You can make your own decisions there, and that's fine. I have
Yeah.
no problem with that as long as you're not, hurting somebody or doing anything like that. That's great. Do your thing. Awesome. Believe in something, do your thing, perfect. But at the same time, you should not be beholden to somebody for everything that you have just because they tell you it's
Yeah.
the
Don't
right
put all your
thing.
eggs in one basket.
Yeah.
Um, okay, back to this. Let's see. Um, when I was into unsolved mysteries like true crime stuff, I'd often ask her, so what actually happened to person who disappeared mysteriously? And she'd ask her spirit guides and then tell me. For example, she told me Tara Calico's soul told her that Tara Calico was trafficked and killed. So she has conversations with these people that have passed, right? She's a
Okay.
medium too. So my mom's clients have paid in-person meetups every few days at my parents' house. Every few days. That's
That's crazy.
often. Sometimes these were the only social interactions these clients had. My mom was and is their entire world, just like she was mine when I was a kid. If any of them got too close to each other, though, my mom would do a spiritual cleansing to sever their attachments and scold them, basically.
Wait, I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm so sorry. This spiritual leader was her mom?
Yeah,
I missed that at the beginning. I'm so sorry.
yeah,
Whoa. So this cult leader was this person's mom that's writing in.
yep, yeah. Oy. I said my mom would do a spiritual cleansing to sever their attachments and scold them, basically. Attachments are bad. Emotions are bad. They lead to pain, suffering, illness, and death. My mom often proudly told me that
Uh-oh.
she wouldn't feel a thing if I died a terrible, painful death and then continued to reincarnate into terrible, painful lives and deaths forever.
Oh my God. What?
Yeah,
That is horrifying.
yeah. The
What
only
weird
emotion
information.
I or her clients were allowed to feel was reverence to her.
To her.
To her.
Oh boy.
I was especially targeted as a scapegoat because of my poisonous aura. She once told me that my evil aura gave her a lump on her breast that she didn't tell anyone about, didn't get checked out, and cured privately with her energy work. I
Oh
want to
my
punch
God.
this
And here's the
lady.
thing, when you're told this stuff and that's the only authority that you possibly have,
Yeah.
you're gonna believe that that's true.
Yep. I want to punch her. But she often brought it up to remind me that I was evil, that I couldn't help but hurt people, and that I'd almost killed her. I was terrified by this and often had nightmares that I accidentally killed her by existing.
Oh my
She
God.
loved
Oh, this
comforting
poor
me
girl.
after those, reminding me that I could stop hurting her by being exactly as she wanted me to. I hate this
Yeah.
lady. I was a
Wait,
good
I'm sorry. And
kid.
I automatically assumed it was a girl just because you keep saying mom and she.
Same. But
Do we know if it's a guy
yeah,
or a girl?
we don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start saying human. The only reason, just for whoever wrote this, the only reason I assume that is because Ashley keeps saying she because mom.
Mom, yeah,
And so it just automatically, I thought she. So I'll say human and they,
yeah.
because I don't know if you're a guy or a girl or non-binary or whatever you are. I don't know.
Sounds perfect. I was a good kid. I got good grades, and I didn't drink, smoke, sneak out, get into trouble. But she told me that my soul was tainted worse than serial killers' souls.
What? Okay. Okay.
When me and my siblings got hurt or sick, she'd be angry that we weren't neutral and that we had emotions that caused this to happen to us. Mainly me, though, because I'm the oldest and I was closest to her. The story I referred to, a client whose death I believe my mom is responsible for, was one of those people taken in by this. I don't remember her name, but let's pretend it was Lisa for the sake of telling the story. Lisa was very wealthy, but extremely lonely and depressed. My mom would tell her that she didn't need a therapist or psychiatrist, only her, my mom. My
Oh
mom
my
told her
God.
everything this poor lady wanted to hear, that Lisa was depressed because she wasn't spiritually advanced enough, but that she could help herself and others by working with my mom. I was a kid, so I don't know all the details, but I believe the only person Lisa was seeing for her depression was my mom. My mom made Lisa's depression her own fault for several months, telling her that she didn't want to get better and that she was blocking her own spiritual progress by having emotions. When Lisa
That
asked
just
my
sounds like
mom,
an abusive parent in general.
oh, yeah,
Like if you're posing yourself as somebody who is sort of in charge of somebody else's well-being and you're treating them like that, that just seems like extreme abuse anyway.
well, yeah, she sees herself as like the figurehead for her clients and she should be in charge of their decisions, right?
Mm.
When Lisa asked my mom whether she should get some lab work done to rule out B12 deficiencies, anemia, and other potential organic sources of reduced mood, my mom told me that she said something to the effect of, "You could, I guess, but it won't solve your real problems, and it sounds like you're looking for excuses and running away." I don't think Lisa ended up doing the lab work. I can't speak to what exactly she said to Lisa that drove her to worship her like this, but I can speculate based on what she says to other clients and said to me. A lot of it is about what a horrible person you are and that you need my mom's help to work on it, or else you'll be forced to reincarnate back on Earth after dying instead of achieving enlightenment and escaping the cycle of rebirth. I suspect this was the kind of thing that she said to Lisa. In a way, I could relate to Lisa because I also was horrifically ugh. I was also horrifically depressed, mainly due to my mom's abuse. Lisa ended up committing suicide in a really horrific way.
Oh
She
no.
drove her car out into the woods until she ran out of gas and died of exposure. I'm,
No!
yeah, that's a slow death.
Oh my God. Well, and then you also have to think about like your baser instincts taking hold, and she probably tried to stay alive for a little while, which only prolonged. Oh, it's fucking awful. I fucking hate people. Not her, obviously, not the person who
Right.
committed suicide, but the person that
But
drove
the
her to it.
mom,
That's
yeah,
fucking wild. God, that makes me mad.
because had she gotten help,
Yeah, yes.
yeah. My
Ugh.
mom had extra paid sessions with her clients to help them process their grief and help Lisa's soul
Paid.
pass.
Sorry,
Paid.
paid.
To
Extra
help
paid
process their
sessions.
grief and help Lisa's soul pass.
No.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope. She's in it for the fucking money at that point.
My mom's
Fuck that
clients
person.
also then showered her in monetary gifts for some reason.
Oh my God.
She never expressed guilt or remorse to me about Lisa's death and blamed Lisa for being weak. She said her spirit guides told her that Lisa's destiny was to suffer. I was deep, deep in the fog at the time, but that was one of the first big shocks I had. I didn't know Lisa that well, and I was a kid who didn't know how to handle anything like that. But even I felt guilty that I couldn't do anything to help her. She was in a lot of pain, and my mom wrapped her around her finger and drove her to the brink. There's a lot more that I can think of, but it's a bit disjointed because some of it is mixed with abusive parenting. I haven't spoken to her in several years. My dad is in the picture and has been married to her for almost 30 years, but he's his own story. Again, if you have any specific questions, I'd be happy to answer them.
Okay, that's cool. So maybe we put this one a little bit on the back burner just to, like, if people do have, because I have specific questions, but like, if people want to ask questions about this, they're clearly willing and open to answering whatever questions people have.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. That is so okay, so it sounds like they got out of the cult.
Yeah, she's definitely not following her mom or his or hers mom. Bleh.
Their
They're
mom.
definitely not following their mom's cult-like ways anymore.
I wonder if they're in contact with her at all.
I don't know.
That's a specific question that I would have. Like, if they're in contact with their mom anymore, first off, and second of all, if like if they are in contact, what does that look like? Would be an interesting question that I would have. And if they're not in contact with her anymore, how difficult was that? What was the decision that was made? How was it made? When was it made? Like,
Right.
where
And
do
if
they
your
stand
mom needs
now?
any sort of medical attention, are you just like,
What do
well,
you do?
I guess you just have to figure it out with
Yeah.
your spirit. Like, I,
Yeah, and then also in terms of that, like how like do you do that out of anger or do you do that out of
right,
what they want? Like is that a vindictive thing or is it not a vindictive thing or
right.
is it a
Or
karmic
like,
thing?
are
Like
you
what do you
gonna
do?
try and get them to go seek medical help? Or are you gonna just
Right.
be like, guess
Well,
you gotta
this is
figure it
what you
out with your
wanted.
spirit guides? Yeah.
Yeah, what a wild. I actually have so many questions. Put those as my questions, the ones that I asked.
Okay.
I can't do this with the
Hey, right back
computer. I don't
in if
understand
you
it.
hear this and you want to answer these questions.
Yeah, for real. And any other questions that might come up. I mean, there's so much that we still need to know. I mean, it's just, I mean, you look at Jonestown and stuff like that. Most people at this point you know about Jonestown, right?
Yeah.
The
Yeah. Yeah.
Jonestown massacre,
Yep.
967 people or something, and 920, something, 900 plus people died.
Yeah.
And my uncle, crazy enough, was in, I think, the Air Force at the time. My great uncle, I think, was in the Air Force at the time, and he was on the mission that actually cleaned up the bodies
Stop.
at that time. Like he was one of the first responders that came there and had
How have
to
I known you
load.
since 2008 and we have the same interests and I still haven't heard this?
So one time years ago, I had posted something on Facebook, and my great aunt. So my uncle has since passed, and that was the one that like I mean, man, I wish Skylar had gotten to meet him because he was so fascinating with his military stories. He fought in Vietnam War. He was Jolly Green Giant. Like he was super cool. I have one of the challenge coins. He's in Arlington. Like the whole,
Oh my
it's
God, is that the
crazy.
challenge coin you pulled out when we were in Austin? Yeah.
Yeah. Um, and it's all in reverence to him basically because he was actually pretty incredible as a human. But at the time, so when I posted this thing on Facebook years ago, I had said something politically and I was like, "You're just drinking the Kool-Aid." And my great aunt saw it, his wife, and she goes, "We don't like that term. Don't use that term unless you absolutely have to." And I was like, "Oh, why?" And then she, was like, "Well, because."
Yeah.
So Jonestown drinking the Kool-Aid, and then my great uncle was one of the first on the scene with 900, and I think it was
And there were
927.
so many
I can't remember.
kids.
So many kids,
So many
so many kids.
kids.
And they
Yeah.
had to put them in body bags and load them onto their helicopters and then fly them back to the US to be buried. And he said that he had to put they had to wear masks, like breathing masks, because it's in the jungle. Like
Yeah.
it would take 12 hours to 24 hours for the body to just reek of decomposition, you know?
Yeah.
And he said that they would put, I think it was lavender and spearmint, like at different times in their masks, just like they would spray it on there or literally put it in the mask so that that's all they could smell. And he said for like 6 months afterwards, he couldn't smell the smell of lavender or spearmint without gagging,
having
without like
PTSD.
retching,
Yeah.
without having PTSD, but also without literally retching.
Yeah.
Just couldn't do it. Like that shit is insane. And these people were innocent people looking for guidance and hope and a new life and all that stuff. And they followed this guy who eventually killed them all. And then he was such a fucking coward that he took his own life with a fucking gun. It's like Hitler.
Yeah.
You know, he took his life with a gun. It's just sad to me. Do you have any more? Or is that it for today?
No, that's it.
This was fun.
This
lasted way too long.
I know.
That idea.
If you don't like it, you can fuck right off.
I don't like it. I like that. All right, babe.
Well, thanks for joining me.
I was so happy. That was fun.
I had so much fun with you. And we're going to do it immediately again.
Yeah? Oh my God, I would love that. I hope you get so many stories. Like,
Thanks,
I want people to send in some crazy stuff.
You know, I want to not do so much research. I want people to just send me the gold. Just send it to me.
Even like the little short one-liners were really fun.
Oh, fuck. I forgot to say, and this is the showstopper. Oh, well, whatever. It's my first episode. I don't care. We want to know more. Send us more. I want more paranormal. Send me more paranormal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I want more cults.
Is your twin sister an alien? Have you ever been abducted and probed? Did you see your ghost great uncle that fought the Civil War?
Do you remember your past life?
Do you remember your past life? Do you remember choosing your parents?
Yeah, stuff like that would be cool.
Anything like that.
Okay, I have a request for people. Uh-huh.
I was going to say, but also anything that seems like it could fit in a soap opera. Like, did your brother have a baby with your cousin?
Like your crazy story about the stupid implantation of like a full-on fetus was insane.
Did you accidentally birth your mother-in-law's child? Not grandchild.
Yeah, that could happen.
Something like that.
or like a family wreath, not a family tree, but a family wreath. Look,
oh, girl,
it's more fun.
I could base this whole podcast on that.
For real. It's more fun if the stories aren't too outlandish and if they're actually true. And you can tweak stuff to keep it super anonymous. But like, make it real stories. Make it real so that we all feel better about the also crazy lives that we live.
Yes, because this whole podcast was birthed out of me having conversations with my friends that are like, how is my life this twisted, this fucked up? Like, do people other than me experience bullshit like this, or am I literally the only person that lives with this insanity? That's the point. The point of it is to be able to vent, to be able to tell your story and not worry about retribution.
I love it. Makes me happy.
Well,
you're doing good things for the community, I think.
Well, thanks for joining me on my first one.
Thank you. Bestest best friend. I would never not.
Love you.
Love you so much. Good job. I'll talk to you soon. Good night. Ashley's a bad bitch. Ashley's a bad bitch. She makes me happy and I love her so much. Oh my goodness, can't wait for her to hear this.
I can hear you right now.